Hello there and welcome back to my series from getexboyfriendbackfast.info, the informative YouTube video series on helping women get back together with their ex-boyfriends. We're laying down here some honest and very simple tips and strategies that women can follow in a step-by-step manner to get back with the one they love. No tricks, no garbage information, just very simple advice that you can follow through my entire video series. You can go over and check out my channel. You'll find that there is a lot more than just this video on everything you'll need to know to get back with your ex-boyfriend. Now, after a breakup, it will feel as if you've lost him for good, but you can make your ex-boyfriend love you again. In fact, he's probably never stopped loving you. Breakups are caused by many reasons. There can be legitimate reasons such as incompatibility. The two of you are attracted to each other, but your personalities clash. This is the case of opposites attracting, and it won't work in the long run. But then there's cheating. No matter how much you love each other, cheating is hard to get over. These are more serious causes of breakups, but there are frivolous ones as well. When your ex-boyfriend said he needed space, or break up with you some other weak excuse, it might be his immaturity or self-doubt. Many men have to be reassured of your love, and yet they're never confident. That's what causes them to find an excuse to run off and sulk. They feel if you cry, chase, and beg them to love you again, it makes them a big man. It's amazing how a guy can love you and want to see you lose your pride and dignity just to inflate his ego. It's the child in him, and if you're going to have a successful relationship with him, you have to make him grow up. You see, you cannot continue to be upset and worry about losing the man you love. It can make you a nervous wreck and injure your health. If he wants to act like a child, treat him like a child. When a child throws a tantrum and acts up, the more attention you give him, the worse he gets. This is because he knows he's in control and you'll plead him to be good. Does this remind you of anyone? Your ex-boyfriend, perhaps. The best way to control the child is to send him to his room and ignore him. Your ex-boyfriend has already run off and is sulking, so you don't have to send him to his room. He's already there. Just start ignoring him. Move on with your life as if he doesn't exist. Spend time with your family and do things that interest you. Go out with your friends and have a good time most of all. Your sulking ex-boyfriend will notice all of this, and like a child, he'll start to feel left out of things. He will also feel that you don't love him anymore. This will make him see that his sulking is not having the effect he thought it would. It will not be long before he has regrets about the breakup. He will call you and ask you to meet him for coffee. Go ahead and meet him. But be sure to have your emotions in check. Look him in the eye and tell him that you love him, but you'll not be treated like this again. If he's learned his lesson, he'll agree. If he's not learned his lesson, you're better off without him. Now, of course, getting back an ex-boyfriend is not quite as easy as the tips that have been outlined in this article. There are a lot of details and a lot of pitfalls along the way, even if you understand the basic premise that I outline in my video series. Things like not calling him too early, not begging him, not looking desperate, giving him his space. These are all great first steps towards understanding how to get him back, but there are still so many ways you could fail along the road by not mastering the specific step-by-step strategies which you will need to get an ex-boyfriend back. There is just still so much more to learn. So if you're interested, click the link below this video, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. It's also displayed at the bottom of the screen here. And you'll be able to learn, and in fact gain immediate access to a lot more knowledge that can possibly be covered in these videos. You know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit per video here. You'll learn details such as how to even know if you have a chance of getting back together with him in the first place. And then there's the call back and the breakup letter. These kinds of details are simply critical. The basic strategies outlined here will get you at least probably to the callback stage. However, what to actually do during the callback itself? Well, you can learn the step-by-step approach. Exactly what to say and do to get your ex to come crawling back to you. But of course, one wrong move, one wrong sentence during the callback, and it can all blow up in your face. The same goes for the breakup letter. You'll also be able to learn. There is just even so much more than what I can put onto this slide, what you'll be able to learn by clicking on the link below. There's the awesome power of one word. You can discover the one word that will completely change the dynamic between you and your ex. Among other things, I think one of the most important things is the ex-boyfriend guru, the ex-boyfriend guru resource, provided at the link below. It can also help you to learn how to let go of those toxic emotions, because these feelings of regret and despair aren't helping you get anywhere with your ex-boyfriend, and you have to learn how to get rid of them as soon as possible. And there's just so much more than I could ever mention here, available at the resource below, getexboyfriendbackfast.info. Check it out for yourself. As well, if you feel like it, you can check out my YouTube channel, where I have a large collection of videos similar to this one outlaying numerous basic strategies towards getting back with an ex-boyfriend. And finally, if you found this video or any of the others in my series useful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. This will make it easier for other women in a similar situation as you to find this information that they are so desperately searching for right now. Because when it comes down to it, it's really tragic that women cannot get back together with their ex-boyfriends and couples cannot be happily reunited just due to a lack of basic knowledge and information on the psychological aspects of relationships. So I'll leave you with that, and check back often on my YouTube channel for updated videos in the series. And always remember that you can do it. You absolutely can do it. There is nothing stopping you from getting back with your ex-boyfriend except your own motivation and willingness to take action now. So if you're really serious about getting back together with your ex-boyfriend, click the link below now and get started on your path to future happiness with him. So all the best of luck, and keep tuned for future videos. Bye for now.